Hello again. Today we're bringing you another video, and I have something a little bit different again today. Many of you may have heard of these pens before. These are currently my favorites, and they're pretty popular, I'd say. They are the Uni Jetstream, and at least where I live, they're made by the Mitsubishi Pencil Company out of Japan, but I think the name is actually licensed to other manufacturers if you're in another market. But here they're made by Mitsubishi Pencil Company, and I first started using them a while ago, and I started with the point .7 here, and gradually I started migrating towards thinner lines. Here's like the 0.38 and the 0.5. And I thought I'd just show you what they look like. I also have the 3-in-1, the red, blue, and black in 0.5 and 0.3. In terms of the one I favor these days, it's the 0.3, but I will show you how they write, and you can compare them yourself. Personally, in terms of ballpoint pens, they're in my opinion the best right now. The ink comes out really smooth. You don't have to press really hard, or you don't get like breaks in the ink or anything like that. The flow is really nice, and it's not a gel. It's not a liquid. It is like a regular ink ballpoint pen, and for me it's just the best right now. I really don't buy anything else unless it's something that's gifted to me. So let's just give a little test here. This is the 0.7, so let's just write a little something. So you can see 0.7. This pen's actually kind of low on ink, so maybe not the best test of the 0.7, but you can kind of check it out. Let's just do a couple lines, for example. And again, the ink's kind of low on this, so I apologize if this isn't the best example of the 0.7, but you can see the thickness there, and the line is not coming out as great as I thought, but if you have a new one, it'll come out great for you. Oh, there we go. There's a good one. And let's move on to the 0.05. They all should be black ink. So yeah, the 0.5. So you can see there, slightly thinner. You can see this 0.5 pen is newer, so you can see like no real breaks in the ink. Came out nice and smooth. Even if I don't use much pressure, you know, I don't want to press really hard like this. It'll come out just fine if you're just glazing across the paper. And let's go for the really thin one, the 0.38. This is the newest pen, I think, so ink will probably come out the best for that. You can kind of compare and do some lines here. Again, almost no pressure. Comes out very nice and smooth. No real breaking in the ink or anything. I really like it. And also, of course, they make different models. These are all kind of the low-end models that you can buy for pretty cheap. Let's see, this was 150, originally 150 yen. So that's like $1.50 in US dollars. And similar, this one doesn't have the label on it anymore, but this one also, yeah, 150. And these are a little bit more expensive. I believe these are like 400 yen. Let's see. Yeah, 400 yen. So about $4 US, which is not bad because you get the 3 inks, you get the bigger barrel, and you can buy refills of all the different colors. And actually on the label they tell you what refills the pen takes. So it's quite convenient. You don't have to open up the pen to guess. You can maybe just bring the empty barrel with you and pick up the refills. So let's show you the other colors at least of the 0.38. Here's blue. There's your blue ink. And here's your red ink. little breaking here. I think it's just because it's not been used really before. Let's give it a lines here. So yeah, barely touching. It's coming out quite nicely, smoothly, even at an angle. I go straight up and down. It's really smooth, really great. Let's do the blue. Still, you've seen the black on the other pen. Really enjoy writing with these. I know, people aren't writing as much anymore, but I still do write a lot. I keep like a journal, keep my appointments written down as well as digitally. Just helps me remember things. Let's go with the 0.5. Here's the red ink. Also very nice. Again, really easy to write with. This isn't as new, so the ink, little light there, maybe you see some breaking, but still quite nice. Go with the blue as well. If I can see what I'm doing. There you go. Again, almost no effort at all. You can just put very little pressure and you still get great inking, I think. Again, this one's not quite as new as the other pen I just used, so there we go. There's a good one. But otherwise, if you're looking for ballpoint pens, if you're looking for something that is easy to write with and will give you good quality writing, I really highly recommend the Uni Jetstream. I think a ton of other people also you'll find recommend them. You can find them again in all different points, like here's 0.38, 0.5, and of course the 0.7 I showed earlier. They have different styles and of course different barrels. Some they have metal barrels. These are all plastic, just general consumer grade pens, but you can of course find nicer models of the multi ink ones and also the single color ones. Even for the different points, like 0.5, I believe they have different models and so on and so forth. So again, if you're in the market for something new or you want to try out writing with a pen instead of typing on your phone or your computer one day, I would recommend picking some of these up. I'm sure you can find them in most markets. They're very popular where I live, and especially in Japan, where Mitsubishi Pencil Company is from. And again, they're relatively inexpensive. Again, just like $1.50 for the single colors here, and then $4 for this. Depending on where you are, they may mark them up a little bit, depending on the market or where you're picking them up. So, quick little video here, and we'll show you the inking. Normally, they're pretty quick drying. This, you could see there's a little dot of ink I got there, so I kind of drug through it. But the ink itself is pretty quick drying. I really don't have too many issues with it, unless of course like I quickly close a book or rub my hand across. But if you're just writing like this and then you go like that, you didn't see any streaking there. So very quick drying, really smooth as you're writing. You don't have to put that much pressure, as we've displayed here in these tests. So but you can see like here where the ink kind of was gathered in a little puddle as I started to write, that will streak, but you can see right here it's perfectly fine as I run my finger over it. So just where the ink's welling up here, but otherwise I believe it's pretty acceptable in terms of drying time, and you're not going to be smudging like over all your paper if you're writing in something like this, which is a journal with some other types of paper in it. So again, I really like these pens, and I would recommend picking them up if you're looking for some new writing utensils, if you need something new to write with. And we'll be bringing you more videos soon. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy this content. Again, I make these videos to be informative. I make them to share information. I do have a daytime job, so to speak, so I appreciate your support if you do enjoy this content. Otherwise, we'll catch you next time. Thank you very much.